What's up, Ghost? I'm trying to adjust you guys so you can see more of Zuma, but she's not really having it. Ciao, Zoo. You're not going in the back. Stay in your seat. Go on. You're okay. I just wanted you to move your face so I don't shut you in the window. Going in the Alright, I'm back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Jupiter Taylor Suilaba? What's up? What's up? How's it going? We're on the move here. Thank you for you guys coming in and chatting. Everybody who comes in and chats, I will send you a subscription. I will subscribe to your channel just for chatting in mine. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm going to get me parked here for a second so that I can address some of you. Got some work I gotta do today, but I'm kind of procrastinating. It's not a lot of work. I need to do it. Space Nut! Thank you, Taylor. Who's a good dog? That's Zuma. Zuma's a good dog, aren't you? Thank you. Yes, thank you. Those are good kisses. Oh, gotta charge up. You must be. It's taken a lot of practice there, Taylor. Call you Bentley? It's taken a lot of practice, Bentley. She's my service dog, so she goes with me everywhere that I go. Inside buildings. Basically, the only places she doesn't really go with me is if I go in the pool or I do some kind of jungle gym that would be difficult for her. Or something that would just be unsafe for her to be a part of. Like when I go out mowing with the mower or weed whacking, you know, it's just not safe for her to be around that stuff, so. Although I'm really surprised. Recently, she's been hanging out with me while I've got motor equipment going. I got this backpack leaf blower that I use to clear out some of this for spring cleanup. And she likes to follow me around, even while I'm using this backpack blower. So, it's interesting. It's laggy. I don't know why it's laggy. YouTube has been pissing me off lately. Yesterday, I set the phone up for you guys to watch the doggo in the car. Well, I went to do some stuff, and the phone lasted 15 minutes before YouTube crashed on me. So I only got like a 40-minute live stream yesterday. Am I late? We've only been live 7 minutes, so I wouldn't call that late. Cosmo! Right now, we're just at a Hannaford parking lot right now. Bentley. I've got to get my caffeine fix in before I start going with the day. It's a nasty day out today. It's overcast. It's sprinkling outside. I am 37. Well, I'll be 37 this year. This August, I'll be 37. I know it seems like I'm an old guy, but it ain't that far ahead of you guys. It really is herbal. But if you know, you know. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, it really is herbal. This one's called Runts. Runts Smalls. It's for legal consumption for anyone 21 and older who lives in this state. You have to have a valid state ID from this state. I learned that recently. I thought anybody from any state with a valid ID could come in, but you have to be from this state. They don't sell to outsiders. So if you're not from Maine, you can't come into a store in Maine and buy cannabis, even if you have a valid ID. You hate this chat? You can't say what you want? What do you mean you can't say what you want? Did something get retracted? I don't see any blues coming out and retracting stuff. The only people who should be retracting anything should be either blue or if it gets held by YouTube for some reason. YouTube likes to hold comments for no reason at all. Like if you type, "she's a service dog," referring to Zuma, YouTube will hold that comment. I don't know why it holds the comment, but it holds it. Let's see if I can give you guys a better angle of Zuma. She's kind of sleeping now. It made you say herbal? Oh, it got rid of it. Yeah, YouTube held that. It didn't even tell me it held it. I apologize. On behalf of YouTube, I apologize. They like to censor for stupid reasons. So it's not. Excuse me. It's not my chat, Bentley. It's YouTube. YouTube is a little bitch. Of course, as soon as we get the camera down to where you guys can see her, she moves. You shouldn't tell people your age. You shouldn't tell people your name, your age, or where you live on the internet. Too many strangers. I'm an adult though. I'm 36 years old. I've had 26 years to since, since I was that age, and since I was 18, I've had 18 years since I was 18. So for 18 years I've been able to make that decision for myself. It's just not safe for people to, if you're not at least 16 years old, to disclose your age, name, or location. So if we see people who are not not at least 16 years old disclosing name, location, or age, we will hold those comments. And that's for your safety. It's not to be offensive in any way. Just trying to make sure everybody remains safe. I don't want to be the reason that something bad happens. I refuse to be that reason. You could be a hacker, you could, but you're gonna have a hard time hacking me from your position where you're at right there. And I think Aaron would agree with me on that. Yep, see? Second pyro on the matter. If you're not at least 16, do not disclose your name, your age, or your location, please. That's for your safety. Way back when, they would call it the ASL, right? They would say, "Oh, ASL question mark, age, sex, live. Your age, your gender, and your location." It's not really anybody's business. So that one's not too bad, Aaron. Yeah. Somebody's saying that they wish they could be 10 again, or they wish they could be 15 again. Those are okay. We can let those pass through. On the AOL chat rooms at 1 a.m. Yeah, ASL. Exactly. I'm gonna try to hold as little comments as I can. I don't want to make anybody feel like they can't chat in here. But when it comes to the safety and whether or not that comment may or may not make a person safe, I'm gonna hold those comments. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, use your discretion. But for the most part, we let pretty much anything go through as long as it's positive vibes, right? Zuma is a girl. Yeah, we only have girls in our house, no boys. Just my son. My son and me. We're the only boys in the house. Can I get this tobacco stuff? Thanks. I don't really want to work in this weather, but I know once I get it done and it's over with, it'll be done and it'll be over with. Okay, later. Bye, Bentley. Tell your mom stop letting you use her account. I wish YouTube would not allow you to use your name. Because the assumption is that he's using a parent's phone. Right? That's the assumption. And that means that his mother or aunt would be Taylor. And it looks like Taylor has decided to use a full name. So just like me and Aaron were talking about, trying to keep kiddos safe. Part of the problem here is that parents are allowing their kiddos to get on the internet with potentially, disclosing personal information that could lead people to find them. So part of the problem is the parents. Who has an ESSA? I don't know what ESSA is. But yeah, part of the problem is that these parents are allowing their kids to get on the YouTube and say things with their account. Like I don't mind if underage people come in and they want to chat. Just don't tell us anything about yourself. If you'd rather be called Pyro instead of being called Chris, like, you can tell me that. That's cool. But, like, you shouldn't be giving your real name, your real location, or your real age out on the internet. Especially if you're underage consent. And I say age of consent in a legal sense, as in you're responsible for yourself. You can sign documents legally. You can consent to being responsible for your own actions. You can open a bank account and be responsible for overdrafts. You can open a car note and have a car loan. Credit cards, age of consent, old enough to sign for yourself. typically that phrase is used in a sexual manner, but I mean it in a legal manner. If you're not able to sign for yourself, then somebody else is responsible for what happens when you have actions. And if that other person is not giving you permission, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's emotional support stuffed animal. Oh. Same space. I mean, I'm less worried about it now as an adult, but I'm worried about it for the sake of my kid. Like, I know I can handle myself, but heaven forbid I have to protect him and handle myself at the same time. You know what I mean? Like the rule of defending a protectee is not to have them around while you're defending. That way they don't get hurt. Like I don't know. I just hate for my channel to be part of the reason why. Alright. We're gonna get on our way here. I got this cigarette made. Kind of properly caffeinated. And I say kind of because I don't know if there's ever enough caffeine in the world. You understand from a parent's perspective, and I appreciate that perspective a lot. And I like having that perspective on my team. I do feel like you're part of the team here. Death Wish coffee. No, I don't think I ever have. I think they make it though. Or maybe that's a malt beverage. I don't know. It's either a malt beverage called Death. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's a malt beverage called Death that I've tried. And it wasn't that great. So no, I don't think I have tried Death Wish coffee. I'll keep an eye out for it though. You guys have way different products there than we do. We're on our way to the job site. So at some point I might have to leave you guys. And, while we're moving, I don't read comments. I can't see them anyway. They're a little bit out of my range of vision. What a miserable day out. glad I've got a plan for what I need to do. Although I probably should have brought that other rake. That's alright. At least with things being wet, like the pine needles will have a little bit more weight to them. Yesterday I was doing the leaf blowing and I was having a lot of trouble getting the stuff to move to where I wanted it to, because every time I would use the leaf blower, the wind would pick it up and blow it back where I didn't want it. It's kind of frustrating. So I ended up leaving like 5 or 6 piles instead of one big pile, just because it was easier than trying to move those piles together. So today I'm going back with a barrel and a tarp. And the wind will not defeat me today, because I will load everything up into the barrel and then make one big pile. And that big pile will probably be on a tarp, so I can move it wherever I want. But the wind will not kick up the pine needles quite as much as it did yesterday, because they're going to be a little bit wet. So sometimes nature works out for you, sometimes it doesn't. It's going to suck to work in this, but the benefit is that stuff will blow around a lot less. So, got about a 10-minute ride till we get there. And then I can catch up with comments. Hopefully YouTube doesn't crash in the meantime, because they've been liking doing that lately for stupid no reason at all. Never while I'm right in front, like while I'm there in front of the camera, looking at the screen, it doesn't crash, but it'll crash like 10 minutes after I walk away from the screen. And I'll come back and not know how long it's been crashed for. Like yesterday, it just showed me the live stream had ended. It didn't even tell me there was a crash report or anything. It just ended. And I had 5G service, so I don't understand why it ended. Do you have any insight in that, Aaron? I looked up if it just happens or whatever. Like, there's a couple different reasons it can happen. One of them is if I have a bad connection. The other one is if my camera's not stable. There was a guy on Reddit talking about how when he went into a live stream, it would overload his RAM and his computer would crash. On a mobile Android device such as the Galaxy S24 Plus, the operating system should be top-notch, so I shouldn't have any issues with that. So the only other option that I can really think of, if it's not the connection and it's not my CPU, then it's got to be an overheating thing. Either that or another app opened up and interrupted it and then closed down, which doesn't make any sense either. pick up more. I can deal with a little bit of mist and like a little bit of drizzle, but if it starts to downpour, I'm not working that. I'm not working in a downpour. So there's that. I don't mind a little bit of rain. I'm not working in a ton of rain. Be one of those days where it mists for a little bit and then it rains hard and then it mists for a little bit and then it rains hard. So we'll see. Some days are a wash like that. You know, getting close to nothing done and it's almost like you're better off not doing it at all. All the logging trucks take, so it's all fucked up. Bumpy as a month. Which turn it is here. I know I was here yesterday, and I've been here probably 1,000 times, but I always forget. It's easy to pass. A lot of these roads are really easy to pass. Nobody in front of me and I got nobody behind me, so no pressure. I'll just find the road we need to get to. Bumpity, bumpity, bumpity. You guys probably can't see out the windows, but it's all wooded areas. As far north as we are, a lot of these properties are just, you would fly past them, not even know they existed. Parked. Changing of boots. Yesterday was dry enough to wear sneakers. Today, not so much. See what's chat say. Death Wish coffee. Oh, it's an American brand. You're welcome, Cosmo. I did that this morning before I left the house. I'm going live through the app itself. It's hot in Spain. Well, enjoy it. It's about to get real warm up here in Maine. Warmer than it usually is up here in Maine anyway. What's it? Yeah, you remember this place. You were here yesterday. When Daddy got all the sand in his shoes. You remember that? Daddy getting sand in his shoes? She's like, nah, I don't remember none of that. I remember meeting people and having fun. And running around. What? What? There's nothing out here. They don't have any pets. They don't have any pets, girly. I didn't know you could go live through the app, the studio app. Does that work on mobile? Can you... I didn't realize you were able to do that on mobile. Oh, we're hearing somebody at the house, huh? Get these boots on, laced up. We'll get these piles out of here. Using this little trick. Give me the drugs. Give me the drugs. Good drugs. Give me the money. Good money. Girl. You guys might have missed it. Yeah, some duck jerky. See that? Oh yeah, get it. I'm gonna leave you guys with her for a little. I gotta go do some work. Guess scoot you forward just a little. Point you that way. So you get to see more of her. Right, Zoo? This off. Have fun, Zooey. You behave yourself, okay? You're good. Do I need to take my keys? Huh? Am I gonna need to take my keys? I should probably take them. Just so you know. time I got here? 11:30. She acts like such a sad little girl, doesn't she? Alright, a couple more piles and then I'll let you come out, girly. Let me just work around getting the piles out of the back. step off the camera, girly. What are we doing here? Yeah. She's a little whine ass. I'll put the windows down a little bit for you, girly. It's getting kind of stuffy in here. Couple more buckets and then I'll let you out. You still whining? She always misses me. She always misses me. One more pile, and then we can let you out, okay, girly? I gotta do one more pile. Oh, I know. It's so sad. Come on, Zoo. Come on, Zoo. What's up, Douglas? Just doing a little cleanup over here. Oh, she had to go potty. So I've been trying to get the leaves and pine needles out of these beds here. See, it's another one of those gorgeous properties right on the water. What a beautiful view, right? It's cool. But yeah, I've been trying to get all this nonsense, get the woods out of the woods. So you can see I got my rakes and stuff over there. All right, Zooey, come on. She got to meet these people yesterday. Come on, Zoo. Just dropping a deuce that I'll have to pick up. Of course, where I was working next, right? Yeah. All right, come on, girly. Got my pile over there, or she's going over there to sniff. Come on, girly. Come on. She doesn't want to get back in the car. And I'm not going to be able to do both. So it doesn't really make much sense for me to keep the live stream going, because I won't be able to work and do the live stream. I don't have a tripod with me. But I'm having a great day. It's kind of shitty weather, a little bit overcast, but whatevs. I do have air conditioning in the car, if you're wondering, Douglas. But it's not really that hot out. I'm wearing a sweatshirt right now. And so I'm not even feeling that hot. But it did get a little musty in the car. The windows are open. You done sniffing? Come here. Come here. You gotta say bye to your fans. Come here. I'll probably be back on tonight. You say bye to your fans? You say bye. Yeah, I might be back on tonight. No, it's just windy here. You can see the trees are all moving. You can probably hear it. She doesn't want to get back in the car though. So we're gonna take off. I love you guys. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Keep that bell on for more. And if I don't catch you later today, I'll catch you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Be nice to each other. We have more fun.